Most of you are probably watching this later, but Mike Davis here, Lovecraft Easing Podcast. So, Easiners, I've got a few announcements for you. The first big announcement is due to popular demand, the Lovecraft Easing Podcast is going live again. Now, usually, what we've been doing for the past year or so is recording a couple of hours before and then sending it live at the premiere at 6 p.m. Eastern. But I have had numerous requests to go back to the old way, and so that's what we're going to do. And luckily, I've got a tech-savvy son that's helping me. So, um, so tomorrow, March 31st, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 Central, 4 Pacific, we will be live talking with Gwendolyn Keist about her new book. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it way over there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's going to happen every Sunday from now on. We'll be live. You can comment live and talk to us while we're doing the show. And like I said, I did not announce this little live announcement today, so like 95% of you are going to watch this later. Okay, calendar, Google Calendar, Lovecraft Easing Google Calendar. I've updated that. I will keep it updated, and if you click on it, the link is in the show notes. First of all, if you click on it, then you can see what's coming up, see what guests are coming up. Lovecraft Easing movie night. I'm going to start doing some episodes on Tuesdays as well, some Tuesdays. So all of that will be on the calendar. So check it frequently. Hello to you guys who have shown up live. Thanks. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Actually, it's 11 a.m. my time. Like I said, most of you will watch this later. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, Wednesday night live. Now a bunch of you showed up for that, and a hell of a lot of you watched later. Okay, that's kind of a nighttime cool thing, kind of not that we're going to be talking about Art Bell stuff, but just sort of inspired by, let's do something late at night, a radio show late at night. Hey, Jamie, thanks. So that's at 11. We did the first one we did on Wednesday, but that's going to be it's going to be Thursdays from now on. So every Thursday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific. And of course, if that's too late for you, or if you got something going on, you can always watch it later. But for those of you who like that late night vibe, watching it live, that's going to be there. That's just me. That's most of the time. Maybe once in a while I'll have somebody on with me. Like maybe Kelly Young or somebody like that. He's not even said yes. He's going to be, why are you mentioning my name, Davis? Or one of my panelists, friends, DeBronzo. No, DeBronzo is going to be on Kelly's podcast sometime this week, I think. So that, I don't know about you guys, but should I kick him off my show? That's what I need to know. Let me know what you think about that. I'm kidding. Sorry, DeBronzo. All right. So Thursday nights, 11 p.m. Eastern. And look, the way that you see what's coming up live is the calendar, or you can just go here to the Lovecraft Easing podcast on YouTube. Anything that's coming up live will be right at the top. So, that's a good way to just, check in on that once a day or once every other day, and you'll see what's going on. Okay, ads. This is important. I don't like ads. Nobody likes ads. Nobody likes ads, right? But there's two ways that I make any kind of money at all. And believe me, and I'm not complaining because I love this and I love you guys, but I also have bills. And my wife is a teacher, and you know how much money they don't make. So the two ways that I receive some sort of monetary benefit from this is the Lovecraft Easing Patreon, which I forgot to include in the show notes, but you can just Google that. I appreciate everybody that does that. And there's so much more content that you can get, even at $5 a month. Uh, Even if you don't want extra content or you don't have time for it, but you want to support what I'm doing, that's really appreciated. All right, but the point is the other way that I make money, and right now it's extremely a small amount of money, is YouTube. Now, YouTube, I think my son just walked in. YouTube, I'm making, I mean, I think I made $20 in the last 2 months on YouTube. But if I can increase the people who, if you guys are watching me on YouTube and I enabled ads, then that's going to get me more money. And, it might take you 30 to 60 seconds sometimes to get through it. But please know that you're watching those stupid ads for a good cause. Because if you can't get on the Patreon, but if you're watching on YouTube, you are helping. You are helping. I appreciate everybody who listens on Spotify, iTunes, all those places. But at this point, that's not making me anything at all. But YouTube is starting to make me a little, and every penny counts. You can get YouTube Premium. My son watches so many gaming videos that he begged me for it about a year or two ago. And I said yes, and he got the family plan. And it's really cool. I forget that YouTube even has ads sometimes being on YouTube Premium. And of course, you can just Google YouTube Premium. So if you don't mind that cost and you want to skip ads, that's always an option. And I'll still get paid. That's the point there, too. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, on the calendar, I forgot to say, it should adjust to your time zone. But if it doesn't, click copy to my calendar, and that should do it. Or hit Google, because I'm not an expert on that. But I've heard that works for almost everybody. If it's giving you Central Time and you can't change it, because that's my time zone, you'll have to adjust. But I think if you copy to your calendar, it will adjust to your time zone. So, and again, the link to the calendar is in the show notes. And the link to, what else did I put in the show notes? Let's see here. We are live, so obviously I'm not prepared. I really knew what I was doing. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, no, that's the only. Oh, yes. Logan, my son, has a request from anyone who wants to do it, and you don't have to, obviously. But he's really been getting into, taking apart old computers, figuring out how they work, other tech stuff. Could be a radio, could be anything. If you got a laptop or a tablet or, piece of junk computer that died 5 years ago that you don't want, he would gladly take it. And of course, it costs money to ship things like that. So if you don't want to do that, obviously don't do it. But I'm just throwing it out there for those who got those sitting around and can afford, $5 or $10 or whatever it is to send the computer. And if it's something that I can chip in and help with, and then I will. And if none of you send anything, that's fine too. He just wanted me to ask you guys. So, yeah, thanks, Jess. No, there's hardly anybody here because I didn't announce this one. Like I said, most people will watch it later. But we'll be live Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And, oh, you got something to send? All right, man. That brings me to, well, you've got my email address, Chaz, and everything. But for those who don't, and they want to ask me about Logan, uh, send me an email to lovecrafteasing@gmail.com. Um, Chaz, if you'll send me an email, yeah, thanks. If you'll send me that, then I'll reply with my mailing address. Although I think you might have it already because you sent me a book or something. Can't remember. I'm sorry, man. It's in my TBR, and so many people send me stuff. I apologize. I try to get to everything and promote everyone that I can. So that I think that's all I have. Um, yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah. Thunder Kitten. I don't know. I like your name. Your name there. I don't know who you are in real life. I probably know you, but yes, thank you. And just send me an email. Again, lovecrafteasing@gmail.com, or just copy it from the show notes. That's all I have today. I gotta take off. I'm doing something with my family. That's why my son walked in here a minute ago, to find out where the hell I am and why I'm not in the house. So I love you guys. Thank you for everything, and I appreciate all of you. And we'll see you tomorrow at, yeah, happy holiday. See you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time with the gang.